Hello and welcome to Stocks to Watch, where we have exclusive discussions with business leaders to help you find the best investment opportunities. I am Munir Barazi, your business analyst and host, and Marty Henning is joining me today. He is the principal geologist at Triumph Gold, a Canadian mineral exploration company advancing the Andalusite Peak Copper Gold project in northwest British Columbia, while also holding the 100% owned Freegold mountain project in the Yukon's Dawson Range, and other promising assets. Hello, Marty. It's good to have you with us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So, I've heard that you were on site on the Andalusite Peak project a while ago. So, I want to hear more about it. Let's start with your exploration work on this property and its geological properties. The Andalusite Peak project lies about 65 kilometers north of the Red Chris copper gold mine, right in the heart of British Columbia's prolific Periphery Belt. Can you explain why this location is so strategic, both geologically and in terms of infrastructure and operating environment?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Yeah, absolutely. So BC is well known for its porphyry deposits, and the porphyry belt stretches right from the southern border of Canada right up to the Yukon and towards Alaska. And these porphyries were all formed at the same time in geological time, and they're also known for forming in clusters or close proximity to one another. So where we see one, we often get another one. So being 60 kilometers north of the operating Red Chris porphyry deposit is really significant. And it's not just Red Chris that's in our area. We also see the Saddle North deposit, 60 kilometers south of us, the Donnelly Creek deposit, which is about 80 kilometers south of us. And those two deposits are quite similar to what we're seeing at Andalusite Peak. And the Nat Pass porphyry deposit is 20 kilometers just west of us. So geologically speaking, we're in the right country, we're in the right rocks, and we see the similar mineralization and geological characteristics that these deposits commonly have. And infrastructure-wise, we're located really close to Dease Lake. And Dease Lake is a community that's well known for its mining history, placer mining, jade mining, and there's an airport, accommodations, a gas station. So it makes it a great jumping off point for exploration and mining activities.
I'm sure that makes things easier and smoother, and your location is definitely very promising. Your team has outlined the Gentleman Julep and Tennessee trends with strong copper, gold, silver mineralization. How extensive are those zones exactly, and what makes them especially promising as potential periphery targets?
These zones have copper, silver, and gold mineralization in multiple quartz sulfide bearing veins. And we're still trying to figure out the extent of them. These trends are, over a kilometer in length, but we're really trying to figure out where the bulk mineralization is going to sit within these zones. So it's really shaping up to be pretty exciting.
Absolutely, and it's very promising that those trends stretch widely. Um, Nearby deposits, and you've alluded to that, like Saddle North and Nat Pass, have already proven the fertility of this regional belt. Why is their presence such a strong indicator of the potential at Andalusite Peak?
Well, as I was mentioning, these porphyry deposits form in clusters. And they formed, 200 million years ago in geological time, and they've been eroded off, and this is what we're exploring and mining today. So the presence of gold, copper, and silver mineralization in quartz sulfide veins is a strong indication that we're close or proximal to that porphyry heat center at Andalusite Peak.
Wonderful. And you've announced also plans to advance exploration through chemical surveys, and detailed geological mapping. What's the scope of that work, and what timeline should investors and stakeholders keep an eye on?
Yeah, we were on site this month and we conducted a soil survey. We did some rock sampling, geological mapping, and we should be putting those results out in a press release once we get them back and digest them. And we're going to use that information to formulate the next steps for the project. I see some geophysics in the future, and that's going to be used to do some drill targeting.
And now that you've been on site, how is the experience? What excites you the most about seeing this project moving forward?
Yeah, well, it's not just the mineralization that we see. We also host a large alteration footprint that's quite expansive. Uh, and these alteration footprints are generally driven by large heat sources that could be this buried or unknown or undiscovered porphyry source.
And I want to expand more on the deposits you've just talked about. As Andalusite Peak progresses, should this project develop into a deposit comparable to those to the deposits, the Saddle North and Nat Pass? What could that mean for Triumph Gold's growth?
Well, th this is the exact strategy that we're looking for. A company called GT Gold uh, developed the Saddle North deposit that was later purchased by Newmont. And that purchase was around $400 million Canadian. And so what we envision is if we do have a discovery of substantial with a porphyry deposit, such as the Saddle North deposit, it could drive our stock from the 30 to 35 cents that it is today to that $3 or 3.25, where we saw the exchange happen with GT Gold and Newmont. So it would be a tremendous, exciting time for Triumph.
There's a lot of potential to catch for sure. My last question for you, Marty, is in three short statements, what makes Triumph Gold a compelling investment opportunity today?
Well, first off, our chairman's done a great job structuring our company, and we've got 52 million shares outstanding currently, and 40 to 50% of that is tightly held, within our company, friendly investors. So it's a low risk opportunity, and we're currently undervalued for what we have in the Yukon. So you touched a bit about the Freegold Mountain project. So Freegold Mountain is a well-developed project. We host 2 million gold equivalent ounces there in three different deposits, and there's lots of room for additional discovery around our deposit areas and outside of the deposit areas. Um, we are also actively looking for acquisitions and acquiring projects and diversifying our portfolio. One of the recent moves that we made is we moved into Utah and we acquired a silver project. And we're really excited at putting some exploration into that project because the past owners really just scratched the surface. So we're at the verge of another discovery there.
Lots of potential there indeed. And you have a good portfolio that offers good exposure to very important minerals like copper, gold, and silver, which are all very important. I mean, even in the case of copper, it's critical, and gold, we're seeing its price soaring recently. So I'm sure investors will appreciate this exposure. Marty Henning, the principal geologist at Triumph Gold, thank you so much for being here today and sharing all of those insights from the ground, from the site. Thank you so much. We hope to see you again on this show very soon.
Well, thanks for having me, and I just encourage the listeners to watch our website and look forward to some upcoming news.
Absolutely. We'll leave the address in the description box. Thank you, Marty.
Okay, thanks.